I'm Simon Butler. I'm the founder of Migrate Art, which is an organisation that raises money for humanitarian causes through the sale of artwork and exhibitions. I have previously done projects alongside the Lotus Flower. We did a project when we visited Kurdistan, which led to 16 artists working with ash that we brought back from Kurdistan after visiting with Taban and the Lotus Flower. First met Taban in 2016 at the House of Lords. We met outside. We were there for a conference and we were chatting outside, and I didn't really know anything about who Taban was, and then it turned out she was one of the main speakers for the conference, and she told me her life story and it kind of blew my mind. We've been supporting the Lotus Flower with our work since our first project in 2018, and I just really believe in Taban and the work that the Lotus Flower do. And I've been out to Kurdistan to see the work, and it's really, really profound and a very special experience to sort of see the impact they're having on people's lives and helping them build confidence and education and build businesses as well, so people can support themselves. And the trip to Kurdistan with the Lotus Flower was one of the most kind of powerful trips I've ever taken. And we've supported them ever since, really. We've been raising money for them for 4 years now, and I don't have any intention of stopping because I fully believe in what they do.
I'm Atalanti Moquette. I'm the founder of Giving Women, which is an organization that works on projects directed at women and girls. It's a membership organization, and our members work on the projects together. We don't give money. We are a capacity building organization. Taban was one of the fellows of the Thomas Reuters Foundation conference event, and we were all absolutely blown away by the depth and breadth of her program, working with refugee women and girls in northern Iraq, in the refugee camps, and the incredible programs that Lotus Flower was delivering, recognizing all their needs, but at the same time, giving them hope by providing trainings for livelihoods. What also resonated with me very strongly was the fact that the team on the ground were local people. She was not flying in people who would come in and work with the refugees, but these are women from their own communities or from the surrounding communities, which ticks several boxes for me. One, the cultural understanding box, and also the box of giving livelihoods to the whole community, which also allows for the women to eventually get integrated back into their communities. We've worked very closely with Taban and the Lotus Flower, and really recognize that the organization has created an incredible template that can be replicated in any situation where we have migrant girls and women. It could be the Ukrainian women and girls that are arriving in London and Poland. This program is so able to be duplicated and contextualized to the cultural needs of each environment. And therefore, I feel this is something that I will always be involved with, because I think there are so many lessons that we can all learn, especially those of us who are working with migrant women communities. Giving Women has been going for 13 years, and over those 13 years, we've worked with over 50 projects. And there are some projects like the Lotus Flower, which I know will stay in my heart, and I will work with them for the years to come. I personally want to remain part of the Lotus Flower's journey.
Hello, my name is Sophie Pelka. I'm a mother of 4 living in Switzerland. In 2020, I co-created alongside 2 partners the Give It Forward Trust gift. It's a small foundation whose mission is very simple. It's to transform lives one at a time. Our focus is on empowering girls and women across 2 pillars, education and rights and protection. I met Taban on a human trafficking webinar in November 2020. And then I investigated the Lotus Flower, and it was love at first sight. Philanthropy is all about human capital and identifying the talented and engaged people. Taban is exactly that. She's a strong leader. She's an incredible person, passionate about her cause, and she's been through this. Herself being a genocide survivor, she knows about the trauma and how to best help people. One thing that the Lotus Flower has understood is the complexity of one's life. And it's understanding that complexity that enables them to design a holistic approach towards healing these traumas the refugees live. There are many organizations out there trying to do good in the world, but it's very difficult and time-consuming to find those that do good better, that have a real long-term social impact. And once you do, you should support them in the long term. I'm not a big believer in the spray and pray approach. And in private equity, we support organizations over the long run. And that's why we want to support the Lotus Flower longer term. Once we have due diligence our organization, we need to trust them to allocate the funding the way they see fit. We are not on the ground, nor are we specialists. We have no idea how to help the refugees. That knowledge sits with the locals on the ground. One last reason that we love and want to support longer term the Lotus Flower is that the giving forward magic is there. The people, the girls, the women that are helped towards and heal their trauma are then inclined to help others. And at the Lotus Flower, you see beneficiaries that grow to become, program leader, thus creating this virtuous circle that we thrive to find at Gift. For us at Gift, it's a real privilege to be able to fund the Lotus Flower. And we look forward to the many years of collaboration and seeing the amazing work they'll do to help those women and girls